Tax evasion is one thing. Another thing is having all of the information of things you can legally write off to pay as little as possible in taxes. This is a huge part of the secret sauce of how the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. This is because the rich are able to keep more money in their pocket because of this information, while the poor are unable to because they don't know this golden information I'm about to give to you, or they're unable to take advantage of this golden information I'm about to give to you. Today we're getting into ways to pay the least amount of money possible in taxes legally. Let's get into the video. Hello, my name is Theo, and this is not tax advice. You should not listen with 100% certainty to a YouTuber that films videos in their home. Before taking on any tax law or any tax decisions, you should contact your local CPA or tax accountant, because there's actually laws and stuff you have to follow. But the secret sauce to paying as little amount in taxes is to create a business. That is the secret sauce right there, but we're gonna get into more details right now. Many people are gonna tell you that you need to create an LLC and do this and be doing that and doing the most. But honestly, just to be able to write off your business expenses, you do not need an LLC. You don't even need an EIN number. You're gonna need an EIN number if you're gonna be having employees that you're gonna be paying, but to have a business, you don't even need to have an LLC or an EIN number. An EIN number is 100% free. You can go to the IRS Gov website and get one if you are gonna have a business. I have an EIN number because I have businesses that makes in stable income every single month, but I do not have an LLC yet because I just haven't been able to justify that yet. You can very well create an LLC if you have a business that is making income and you want to protect yourself from lawsuits and such like that. But if you're just starting a side hustle on the side and you're just getting started, you really don't need to do all that. Sis. So there is this magical section on your tax return called a Schedule C, and I like to call this the side hustling section of your tax return. And this is where you can write off all of your business expenses. I'm gonna be pretty much breaking it down for you about what things you can write off so you can be paying as little as possible in taxes. However, you're gonna wanna work with a local CPA or tax accountant in your area to make sure you're writing off the correct things. I personally like working with the CPA because they are certified in public accounting. They take years and years and years to study. You also need a degree in accounting and so many other requirements to become a CPA. However, to be just an accountant, you don't need a degree and you don't even need to have any kind of certification in most states. So I personally like working with a CPA. That is gonna be more expensive than working with just a tax accountant. But I will say working with a tax accountant instead of going to, in my opinion, because there's nothing wrong with them. It's a great company, but to me, it's almost like a income tax mill where they're just like, they're trying to get out as many tax filing as possible. Whereas with the CPA firm or a tax accounting firm, you're gonna have a relationship with them every single year, and they're gonna know what is going on with your income and also your expenses to develop an actual plan with you all year round to make sure you're doing everything you need to do to get the taxes that you pay to the government as little as legally possible. Companies like you're pretty much going to be having a new person every single year that's preparing your taxes, which is fine. But since you want to be writing off as much as you can, you want to make sure you're working with somebody who has a lot of experience with this and knows everything possible you can legally write off so you're paying as little as possible. So I personally think it's totally worth paying a CPA. The difference, in my opinion, is probably I might pay $100 and with a CPA I might pay $450, but they're gonna save that for you in taxes times a bunch. So to me, it's totally worth it, and you can also write it off. So I'm gonna give a really good example of my YouTube business. So YouTube is a business for me. I bring in income, I have expenses. So because of this, I write off pretty much everything I legally can on my Schedule C. So for example, I have to call clients, I have to negotiate sponsorships, I have to collaborate with other YouTubers. So my phone is something I can write off. Since this is something I do on a monthly basis, there are expenses that come with the phone. Your monthly bill, if you're still paying paying off your phone. These are all different things that I write off because I need my phone to be able to do my job with YouTube. Another piece of equipment that I need is my computer. I'm constantly editing videos, I'm talking to clients, I'm uploading. Everything that is with my business on YouTube, I need a computer, so this is an expense I write off. Any other equipment I need to film, like the camera you're watching this on and my microphone, are all equipment that I write off. Any new equipment like lighting, all these different things, once I buy them, I write it off as a business expense because that is what they are. Renting my space to film, this is an expense I incur to film my videos. So this is something I write off. Also, your office supplies, if you need pens and pencils to be able to write notes or anything regarding your business, is a necessary and ordinary expense. My video editors, I have help with editing my videos, and this is an expense I also write off. Clothes for filming, I cannot be on camera naked, and there's a certain type of look persona that I need to withhold my business. So clothes that I buy that I only use for filming is an expense that I use for writing off. And this is a new sweater that I will use just for filming. So you'll see it a lot more often, but it's super cozy, I love it. Also my makeup, like I said, there's a certain kind of persona you have to keep up. So my makeup, if you guys have followed my channel for a while, you know in the beginning my makeup was like questionable, very questionable. It's getting better, right? That's because I have invested into makeup, I've invested into how to put makeup on and not look like a clown. And these are expenses that I write off because it's pertaining to my business. Courses to improve my business or software to streamline my business. If you work in a home office, then you can write off some of your mortgage or your rent because you need a space to work in. So these are all expenses that if you work with a tax accountant, they will let you know all these things. And any other necessary and ordinary expense pertaining to your business, you can write off. I pretty much see it as the government's money anyway. So let's say when you're working with your CPA and he already tells you, in general, this is how much you're gonna have to pay in taxes. So let's just say it's $1,000, so that's easy numbers. $1,000 you're gonna have to give to the government. So to me, that's already the government's money. So what you can do is I can either give that money to the government or I can find enough things that is going to improve my business or expenses that are pertaining to my business that I can write off. So for example, I can give that $1,000 to the government, or I can use that money to pay my editors a little bit more or get better equipment, upgrade my equipment so my production is better. I can upgrade my software so I can streamline my business better. So this is money I can reinvest back into my business instead of just giving it away to the government. So you can use the government's money essentially to put that money back into your business and then write it off so you pay as little as possible in taxes. And the really great thing about a Schedule C and writing off these business expenses, you might not necessarily make money. Let's say you just start a YouTube channel just to try to make money. As long as your intention is to make money, this is a business. Not every business makes money. Lots of businesses start and they fail. But as long as it is your intention to make money, then you can write these things off. This can be with any kind of business you have. If you're a freelancer, you can do this. If you want to start a tax preparing company, since we're talking about it, you can write any expenses off that you have for working at home. Any kind of business that you want to start where you're working at home, you can write off so many things in your life so you can save as much as you can in taxes. This is how people like Warren Buffett pay virtually nothing in taxes, but has assets of millions and millions of dollars. He might even be a billionaire, I cannot remember. Let me look it up. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Okay. This is how billionaire Warren Buffett spends practically nothing in taxes every year by taking advantage of information like this that really only people with money know about because they're business owners. Like I said, it's totally free to become a business owner. You don't even need an EIN. You do not need to start an LLC. All you need to do is have intention to make money with your business, start your little business, and start writing off all your ordinary and necessary expenses pertaining to your business to pay as little as possible in taxes. Like I said, this is not tax advice, and make sure you do your due diligence to find a local CPA or tax accountant in your area who can guide you through all this to make sure everything you're doing is legal, because you're not wanting to get in trouble for tax evasion, which is illegally avoiding paying taxes. But under tax code, there's many things you can write off legally because it's ordinary and necessary for your business. All right, if you like this video, please feel free to let me borrow your thumb and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to not miss out any other videos like this, and comment below, and let's have a conversation in the comments. I will see you in the bloopers. Bye guys. We're ready. No, we're not. All right, let me know. Right off. What is it? Oh. Nope, I don't like that. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. I like this shirt today. Hey. You're writing off. Make sure you're writing off. Trying to get as many trying to get as much, oh my God. I write this off because I need my fun. My fun.